Well, greetings to all. This is Rios. Manny Pacquiao and Rios. They're on a collision course on November 23rd in China, and so people are talking about why is the main story here Floyd Mayweather. Fans have trainer Freddie Roach to thank. Told ESPN basically that he still has hope for the super fight between Pacquiao and Mayweather. And he said, quote, every big fight that was supposed to happen in boxing happened somewhere along the way. I just hope this one isn't going to happen too late when they're both washed up and not the same. Then they're just doing it for the money anyway. Now, I still have hope. Mayweather's in the same position Pacquiao is. We've only got 8 fighters on the road that can sell on pay-per-view and make money. That's why I give it a shot. Now, sorry, but 3 years ago this would, have been an intriguing story, but not now. You see, not now after Mayweather still rests atop the boxing road with his recent victory over Canelo Alvarez. Not now after Pacquiao has suffered 2 straight defeats. One by split decision to Tim Bradley in June 2012, and the other by knockout last December. Pacquiao hasn't won in about 2 years, so why do we care? In the WBO International welterweight title is on the line against Rios, who is all about an afterthought in this saga. The American fighter claims he will emerge victorious. Yet, no one is really listening though. And, Rios himself, fails to realize that Pacquiao's name is, is just that, a name. Pacquiao has not participated in a bout outside the United States since 2006. He's a shell of a former draw he used to represent. Juan Manuel Marquez. The man barely knocked out Pacquiao in his last fight. He was just leveled by the aforementioned Bradley, further damaging Pacquiao's resume. Now, still credit the Pacquiao's count for a number of things, though. For one, dangling on Mayweather's name like a piñata before each bout, to up the cash and hype is smart. So, kudos for that. Now, though the match with Rios, he's a stroke of genius. Rios touts a straightforward style that Pacquiao is sure to, feast on the ring. Pac-Man excels in the all-out brawl, where, the opponent's on the offensive. Now, Rios, he's a Marquez. He won't sit back and pick a nice spot to counter and land the perfect punch. And he also won the last 12 rounds. One has to wonder how Pacquiao's jaw will hold up. But all in all, one has the makings of a rout unless Pacquiao sleeps up. So, now, but the win over Rios, even via knockout, is not only enough to the road that Pacquiao is back on the upper echelon fighter level. Pacquiao is clearly a shell of his former self with less speed and impact, with these blows. Now, in fact, Rios is a nice way to go out. Pacquiao is probably too stubborn to hang up the gloves, but he doesn't want a match with Mayweather. Has shown some zilch in the regressive department. So, the dream about fans seem to, want, would it be a lopsided affair? Mayweather's style perfectly contrasts to Pacquiao's in what would surely be a decision in the former's favor. Now, no need for Pacquiao to end his career on that note. It'll be like a Brett Favre going out in, going to Minnesota. The effort is duly noted, but it won't lead to anything of merit. So, win over Rios does little for Pacquiao at this point, and the fight that should have happened 3 or more years ago, won't move any closer. Things will simply carry on per usual. Pacquiao and Mayweather fight everyone besides each other while talking about each other. Classic.